Assalamu alaikum dear aspirants. You welcome to my mentor YouTube channel. Hope you are all fine. Today in this video I'll be discussing 12th class economics syllabus. The very important questions which are students who are going to appear in this year's annual 12th class examination that's going to be conducted from 15th of Feb onwards. So almost 20-25 days are left from here onwards. What shall be the important areas where you focus? Because I have been getting important messages from students of our area, sir. Which questions shall we prepare? How can we get a very good score in economics subject? It's a technical subject. So I hope you have done your revisions well, because this subject needs good effort that a student must put forward in order to get a very good score in this subject. In case there was little bit weakness on your part, till yet at least focus on these areas so that you can get a very good score. You have very first unit, that is introduction to economics. You should know the definition of what's microeconomics, what's macroeconomics, Greek words micros, macros, like that. Little bit 2-line definition. Please keep that in your mind. Very important question from first unit is, what are the central problems of an economy? So what to produce, how to produce, for whom to produce. These are the 3 central problems of an economy. Every year question is asked on central problems of an economy. So if you write these 3 problems, you will get 3 marks. So there are just 2 questions in your first unit. It has 4 marks. One is central problems of an economy, other is production possibility curve. So you should read production possibility curve, definition of production possibility curve, how production possibility curve looks, production possibility frontier, it's also called, how it looks, how can it rotate. So cram that production possibility curve question and cram central problems of an economy, what to produce, how to produce, from who to produce. So you will get your 4 marks. So please don't skip central problems of an economy and production possibility curve. In your second unit, you have consumers, equilibrium and demand, that has 14 marks. This is a very important unit of your micro paper, first paper. So consumers equilibrium is very, very important question. So remember consumers equilibrium in case of one commodity and 2 commodity utility approach. How consumers equilibrium is shown through a diagram. You can read that as well. Then you should have knowledge about demand. What are the determinants of demand? That's very easy. What are the factors that affect demand, like price, goods which are in fashion, taste, population and all, income of the consumer. How demand curve, movement in demand curve and shifts in demand curve. At times with change in price there is movement in demand curve. At times other factors change, that leads to shift in demand curve. So we call extension, contraction in demand, increase and decrease in demand to shifts in demand curve. You should remember those things. And very, very important topic in second unit is elasticity of demand, how we measure the demand, the responsiveness of change in demand with change in price. So there are 3 methods for elasticity of demand. You have percentage method, expenditure method and geometric method. One method is asked as long answer question. So it can be what's elasticity of demand, different types of elasticity of demand question can be asked there. Or they can put single question, what's percentage method, what's expenditure method or geometric method. Those 3 methods are very important. You can expect a long answer question there. Then you have producers behavior and supply, aggregate demand, 14 marks again to this unit. There, my dears, you should have good hold on costs, total cost, average cost, marginal cost, their definition, total revenue, average revenue, marginal revenue, the relation between these things, especially law of variable proportion. That's a very, very important question that's every year asked in 12th class examination. Law of variable proportion, make a diagram of total product curve, marginal product curve, average product curve, different stages in law of variable proportion, or law of return scale. So you can expect a question on law of variable proportion, and they can put 2-line question, what's total cost, what's marginal cost, what's average cost, or you can have 1-liners are there, 1 marks MCQs are there. So do have knowledge of them as well. Then very, very important unit and very easiest unit of your micro part is market. Market is a very easy unit. Within 2 hours you can finish that unit. What is market, what is perfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic competition. So their perfect competition is very important. What are the features of perfect competition? Homogeneous product is sold, large number of buyers and sellers, shape of curve, there will be horizontal line. So those are the features there. Equilibrium, there in perfect competition you have short run equilibrium, very important. What's monopoly, where there is single seller, what are features of monopoly, what is the shape of demand curve there. Monopolistic competition, that's our market, real market outside us, like we have right now, where there is too much competition, where people do too much expenses on advertisement expenditure and all. So have knowledge of them as well. They can put 2 marks question, oligopoly, where there are few sellers of a product and large number of buyers. So market is very easy unit. Please don't skip market unit. cram perfect competition definition and its features, monopoly definition and its features, monopolistic competition and its features, and short run equilibrium in perfect competition. So I believe if there is any good smart student, he or she will cover market unit, she will get her 8 marks from there. No problem there. Then dears, you have macro part. In macro part, you should know definition of macroeconomics. That's very important. And circular flow of income. So circular flow of income, you can expect a question there. Then you have national income aggregators, GDP, GNP, at factor cost, at market price. You can expect 2 marks question. What is GDP? What is GNP? What is GDP at factor cost? What is GDP at market price? What are the differences? Where to deduct indirect taxes? So you should have those definitions of them as well. And you should know definition of personal income, personal disposable income, national disposable income. So those can be asked. And there are 3 important methods to measure national income. One is value added method. We have income method and expenditure method. One method will be asked. So you should remember all 3 methods. One method will definitely be asked in your examination. So that's the circular flow of income is very important, and among 3 methods you should cram all 3 methods. One will be asked definitely in your examination. Then you have, my dears, aggregate demand and aggregate supply. So you should do that unit as well. What is deficient demand? What is excess demand? How the curve shifts in excess demand? Measures to correct excess demand, measures to correct deficient demand. And there you have very important topic, that is investment multiplier. So that's very, very important, multiplier and its working. Question will be definitely asked on multiplier. Who has given the concept of multiplier? What does multiplier mean? What's the role of investment in multiplier and all? Then the way in microeconomics, you have a very easy unit, that is market is very easy unit, very short unit. In macro part, you have money and banking, very short unit, but that is a very good score. 6 markers are allotted to this money and banking. So you should know definition of money, what are the functions of money, primary functions, secondary functions. You should know what is commercial bank, what are functions of commercial bank, what is central bank, that's Reserve Bank of India, what are functions of Reserve Bank of India. So from here, just 3 questions you have to remember, you will get 6 markers. What is central bank? It is the apex bank of our country. What are the functions? It controls whole banking system of our country. It gives credit and all. It controls the money supply of our country. Inflation controls inflation, bank rate, repo rate, CRR. All those changes are made by Reserve Bank of India. Same is case commercial bank. What are functions of commercial bank? It provides loan. It gives locker facility and all. People open accounts in bank, demand deposit, saving and all. So those are the functions there. So that's also important unit. You should focus on central bank, its functions, commercial bank, its functions, what's money, what are functions of money, medium of exchange, store of value, measure of value and all. Then you have another unit, my dears, that is government budget. That has 6 markers. You should know what is budget, what are the components of budget. Question will be asked there. What are revenue receipts in our budget? What are capital receipts in our budget? What is planned plan and non-development expenditures? What are planned expenditures of the country? What are non-planned expenditures, defense and all? Those are asked there. So you should have definition of deficit budget, surplus budget, their implications that can be asked also. So then we have one more unit, that is balance of payment. So definition of balance of payment is asked every year. So you should know what is the balance of payment and what are the components of balance of payment. You should have good knowledge of current account, capital account, the things that fall in current account in balance of payment, capital account in balance of payment. Please remember that. And foreign exchange rate, what is fixed foreign exchange, what is flexible foreign exchange rates, what are merits and demerits. So if you focus on these important areas like what is budget, what are components of budget, what is balance of payment, current account, capital account, what is exchange rate, what is fixed exchange rate, flexible exchange rate. You will work on investment multiplier. You can work on deficient and excess demand. You can work on central bank, commercial bank, money, methods to measure national income, circular flow of income. These are things that will be asked in your examination. So if you work hard these days, these 25 days on these important topics, I believe you will get a very good score. In case any student is from my area, I'm uploading this video from Kunzar area of district Baramulla. So you can come to Shaheen Library, Kunzar. I'm available here. I discuss economics with students who are preparing for KSIS examination, who are preparing for SSB examinations. In case any girl student, any boy of 12th class needs my help, at right now 11th hour, I will definitely try to help from my side so that he or she can pass this examination. I wish you all good luck. May Allah bless you all. Study well, study hard. Go through TR Gen book if you have read. If somebody wants to get a very good score, you should read TR Gen books. That makes your concepts clear. In case you have made your own copy and own notes, you have any institute's notes, you have prepared them well, just revise these days, give your best shot. In this month, inshallah, you will get a very good score. May Allah bless you all. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye, my dears. Allah Hafiz.